Hi, I'm Rob, and this is Gems of War. Now it's Guild Wars War 3 Brown Day. Can be a tricky day because there's not an easy cleanse on Brown Day, so let's see what we have in store. Shield of Erskine, Thrall, 2 times Tesla. Tesla dealing true damage boosted by all ally and enemy armor. Boosted, they hope, by the Shield of Erskine. So that can be super dangerous if we let that get going. And Thrall is their fast mana generator. Now, Barbarian class, don't see this often. Let's check what's going on. Summon a random storm on 4 or 5 gem matches. Entangled at the start. Create a leaf storm at the start of battle. That's interesting. They don't use green, but they're creating a leaf storm. Maybe that was just to override any storm that I create, I'm guessing. And I do. I wanted to create a dust storm, which is brown. So they are going to override my storm because storm priority goes on the left hand side first, top to bottom, and then overall left to right. So it'd be my storm first, then it would go over to their storm. So when the game begins, you'll see the storm thing at the bottom be brown, and then it will turn to green for their storm as it overrides mine. So I still think this is an okay team to go for with this. I'm going to get a 50% start on our undead allies, which is the Grey King. And he's just superb. Destroys all gems of a chosen colour, and all enemies of that colour take a lot of true damage and are mana drained, silenced, and frozen. It's actually quite useful that all their team uses the same colours as the Grey King. Brown, purple, and blue. So whoever I decide to hit with the Grey King, I'm going to get some mana back for my team, one way or the other. So this is the team I'm going to go for. And the banner for this is +2 brown, +1 purple, -1 yellow. And I'm just going to double check my traits and talent trees. Snap freeze is good. Insulated, yes. Stone circle, yep. A dust storm is now wasted, so I may as well go for that. As I said, that is going to be overridden by their storm. Rock solid, always useful in this class. Lightning strike, I do prefer that overall. Think overall you can get more mana back that way than you are with the stone mastery. That's how it goes for me anyway. Some people may like the more controlled element of that one, but I prefer lightning strike and fortitude. Alright, so let's dive in. Looking to get the mountain crotter charged up nice and early while taking 4 matches if we can. Get the elementalist effect on their team, which is going to slow them up should they get a chance to get going. We've got our Ghost Queen up already, but they've got no mana to steal yet. So that's the cool thing about the Ghost Queen. She steals mana, so she instantly becomes nearly half charged already, and that is really cool. Do like the Ghost Queen. Alright, just got to check around here. Shame there's not a vertical drop here anywhere to get a 4 or 5 match on that blue. You can get red and blue. There's a double drop that way, that's not too bad. But my king is up, so I'm going to guarantee the red. I mean the blue, sorry. Yeah. Right, now I'm not too worried about their charges just yet. They've not got much mana at all, so I can concentrate on my mana for the time being. Basilisk is really good, does really good damage as well. 37 in my case, true damage, and then does another 37 true damage after that, and if they're stunned, deal a double damage. So really cool, and the trait on it as well, stun a random enemy when matching brown gems, gives a high chance for one of the enemy to be stunned, especially as we're in elementalist class at the same time. So I'm going to take that blue, see if we can get our basilisk charged up. It's not really anything for them at the moment. If I take this one, so this is pretty good. I'll probably take that red either there or there next go. But this is going to stun one of them at the same time. That's their second Tesla stunned. Right, I do want to hit their thrall soon, so I don't want to let their Teslas cast either. Yeah, 208 total true damage. That is, well, that's the boost. So 216. So yeah, you don't want that happening. Do you not want that happening at all? Right, so I think I'm going to cast my king. I'm going to choose blue for reasons of gaining some mana back and hitting their two Teslas. Now they're not getting any mana now, so took a couple of bashes then from their hero, which was not very friendly at all, but it is Guild Wars. It's not a friend contest. They're trying to bash each other up. Right, don't particularly want to do that. I think I'd rather get the mana. So I'll get a barrier because of the rock solid. Now I can destroy or explode all these brown and hopefully fill up my king again. And that works pretty well. Now we've got everybody stunned and not quite got my basilisk up, so that is a tiny shame. But every time we get a 4-match, the the wild king, what was I thinking of? The grey king. Too many kings and queens in this game. His power goes up because of that third trait. So, just calculating the best way to go about this. Right, if I take away that brown, it's going to give me the blue at the same time for the basilisk. At the same time, which is what I want. Then I'll be able to hit their hero, if I like, really hard with basilisk. Right, okay, let's hit their hero with basilisk. Look at that, took him right down to 4 already, really good. Now then, I think I should take their hero out, to be honest. I know it's not the most dangerous weapon in the world, Mountain Crusher, but I'm sorry, Shield of Skya, but I do not want them boosting up their Teslas, and their Teslas are suddenly getting a cleanse. And we're in a world of trouble, so I'm going to take no chances and take care of that. The only trouble with casting the Grey King on brown, of course, is you remove your favourite colour from the board, so it makes it a little bit slower on the regen for that. So stealing 47 life, not quite enough to kill anybody. There's no point casting a Mountain Crusher because there's only a couple of brown there. So I'm going to hit Thrall with that. That was a bit risky because their second Tesla is near doing some damage. I'm going to take this blue. Oh, that was teeny weeny bit unlucky. Right, let's see if we can get some mana going now. We've got tons of brown there, but enough to... Wow, nothing afterwards. That was a bit of a shame. Alright, can't let their Tesla cast, but we're not frozen on anybody, so we can take this brown first. Quick check for extra turns. Got another brown here, don't actually need it. Everybody is stunned. So for that reason, I'm not going to collect that. Or I'd rather that feed straight back into my... No, it's not going to work because I'm going to be taking blue. So I will take that now. In case we get any incidental skull drops like what just happened. And now we need to stop their Teslas. Oh, look, one away from wiping them outright. Blimey. But they will be mana drained and silenced at the same time. Just could do with one more 4-match from somewhere. One more 4-match, and that puts both those Teslas in instant death world, which is where we want them. Well, I suppose I can take them out with the ghost screen and my basilisk, so let's just stop overthinking this stuff and just get it going. Alright, first one first. Whoever. Them. You're next. And shall I explode my mountain crusher first? See if I can... Hang on, is this going to be enough? Yes. So if I cast my mountain crusher, we've got a chance to charge up a bunch of the team. And we're going to kill their thrall anyway, because there's enough points around. You get 1 per skull, an extra for the doom skull. So he will die, but small chance we're going to charge up the rest of... we've got an extra troop charged up, so not too bad. That was 3,177 points. Alright, now fight 2 is against Guapo Big Lifestyle. Interesting. Alright, let's take a look. Web Spinner, Siren, Gimlet, Stormbrew, and Doomed Codex. Web Spinner is there because this thing deals a triple skull damage, which is going to be extremely damaging. And Siren is there. This is unusual. Starts with full mana, but I get the logic. It's deal a bunch of damage to an enemy, and if that is the enemy in first place, that is going to soften them up, maybe enough for Web Spinner to wipe us out with a single skull hit. So we have to be extremely wary of that. And Gimlet makes it worse. He starts battles with full mana too, transforms all green to brown, and enrages the first ally, which means they deal 1.5 times damage. So yeah, with on top of what Web Spinner does, we just say, okay, we're dead if we let Web Spinner hit us after a Gimlet cast. So that's going to charge up their weapon at the same time, which is going to create a load of skulls. So this is not the correct team for this. I need to start with that Web Spinner entangled. And I'm going to go to a skull kind of base team myself for this, I think, which is risky, but hey, I'll look a bit of risk. Why not? I'm going to go for an interesting team here. Centuragon, a Wild Cleaver, a Wild Queen, a Basilisk. Basilisk is even quite handy against this kind of team. That third trait, stun a random enemy when matching brown gems. If that hits their Web Spinner, they will no longer have that 3 times skull damage. As well as does a bunch of true damage, which is really effective. And because if we get lucky and get that stun on them first, they will deal this thing, but basically it will do 37 damage first for me, then another 37 true damage, and if they are stunned, which hopefully they will be, then another 37 true damage, so over 100, so pretty decent. And basically the idea of this is we charge up Centuragon, cast it, this feeds the Wild Queen, she goes nuts, creates tons of skulls, wipes everybody out, and then the remaining skulls cause Centuragon to cast again, and repeat the process, hopefully. So just check the banner, +2 brown, +1 purple, -1 yellow is good, but I am going to change the class to this. I need them to start entangled. And I hope they don't get an instant cleanse. I'm going to equip it already so I don't forget. And just double check the traits. Hunt is good. I don't think these are relevant. What weapon have I got? An axe. So one thing I always forget on this game, what type of weapon it is sometimes. But no, not relevant anyway. Root Trap, absolutely essential. A backup, yes, because that's irrelevant and I don't want a Leaf Storm. Don't have them two, so that is the next best one. Dodge, yes. Right, let's hope they don't get an instant cleanse, because if they do, we could be in a world of pain. Go. Right, got a nice bunch of blue straight away, so this is good for our wild cleaver. And we're not frozen on blue, we're frozen on red and brown, which is a mild irritant. Let's take this yellow. Got a nice incidental skull hit then, which was a mini bonus. Okay, that's the end of the nice little start we had. Let's check around now. If they cast that, it's not gonna. It's kind of down to luck what happens with that creation of mana gems, so you can't really plan for that. But we can take a look at this. Transform all green to brown. Yeah, blinking heck. There's like stuff everywhere. So, I think we have to cast this wild cleaver. Can take a brown match obviously and get my Centuragon up anyway, and hopefully we'll get a stun on a web spinner, which is a 1 in 4 chance, but I like the chance of this, so I'll give this a go. Okay, that is good. Right, now while they're still stunned, entangled up top, I'm going to cast my Wild Queen, and hopefully she goes absolutely mental. More than wild. Now we cast our Centuragon. Let's charge up the Wild Queen again. Now we cast Wild Queen again on somebody else to steal their attack, and just as that's why the entangle is essential. Wow. That's why the entangle is essential. We'd have been in so much trouble if it wasn't for that. Wow, it's truth. Lord to Lordy. Oh, what did that for? That was stupid. I wasn't concentrating. Oh, goodness. That was a silly mistake for me. I just collected purple them and I don't think I needed to. Alright, and now we've put ourselves in a bit of bother because we've lost our traits there. We're frozen on brown, so we may as well cast this. Right, if they get cleansed first now... Ooh, crikey, we got lucky. Wow. Right. Stop messing around and do stuff properly. Good. That is a better result. Go Centurion again. Their attack is significantly reduced now, so that makes a big difference. Blimey. But no attack, mate. It's all gone, so it don't matter what happens here. It's not going to do anything. Centurion or the Wild Queen? Let's try and do both in one go. Let's go mad with Centurion again. Don't miss. Holy cow. Not so Wild Queen, it turns out. She's in one of her funny moods where she thinks it's hilarious to just keep messing up. Well, they've got no attack, it's just a matter of time now, so just come on, I want to get it done. Come on, bash them out. Ugh. Right. It's better than nothing. Let's get the team charged again. And done, but that should have been a whole load quicker. I really messed up at the beginning. I'll have to check back on it. I don't think I needed to collect that 5 match, whatever it was, on the L-shaped match on purple. I think I could have just cast Wild Queen straight away, and then that could have been a shed load quicker. But what did we get? We got 1,381. Alright, fight 3 against Nikki Larson. Forest Troll, Moonsinger, Doomed Glaive, the Possessed King. Possessed King is mainly there for that explode 2 random gems on 4 or 5 gem matches. Can generate mana really quickly, and Doomed Glaive, converting brown gems to Doom Skulls, is the main key to that, as well as doing damage to all enemies. So Moonsinger is also going to give them a start if they get a purple to green conversion. And Forest Troll is annoying because he doubles the number of green gems on the board, then creates 3 gems, but also inflicts entangle when doing skull damage, which is exactly what we don't want. So I'm going to try and hit them with skulls while creating a load of skulls, while hoping they don't hit me with any skulls back. Not sure this is a wise team for this. I am going to start with them entangled, so that won't count at first, obviously. And obviously if I can get some brown and that stun a random enemy goes on Forest Troll, then that will stop that entangle. So I'm going to go with my own strengths, and I'm going to go with this one again in the same class. And see what we get. We've got a 4 match there. Got a 4 match on green here by taking this brown, which is good. We'll get a stun on someone. Obviously someone's immune to stun. Who's immune to stun then? Went on the... Attempted to go on a hero. Right, but at least we're going to get Centuragon up. There's not a lot of skulls there, so it's not guaranteed, and we need to double check purple to green. Three there. Another 3 match there. Another 3 match there. Right, so let's set them up quite nicely. They are entangled though. Yeah, I'm just going to roll with my strengths. There's no extra turn on these, so I am going to... It's giving them quite a lot though, that's the only thing. It is giving them literally half, if not more, of what they're going to need. But my Centuragon is ready to go, so let's do this. Alright, didn't think it would have given that much, but hey ho, it did. And they're still entangled, so I will grab as much as I can while hoping some skulls appear. Because when we cast Centuragon, that should fill up our Wild Queen. Alright, it's got another stun going on here. Still hasn't hit Forest Troll though. Right, go Centuragon. Alright, now the Wild Queen. Do not let me down. Right, let's get this first, just in case we get any incidental drops. See, I'm nervous about casting the Wild Queen now. She makes me scared. It's like she's just not been happy. I don't know if I criticised her horns or something recently, but yeah, them last casts weren't spectacular. Right, that's them gone. That's good. Lots of skulls everywhere. We'll cast Centurion again. Oh, he devoured someone. That was sort of good, but not good. I'm not sure you get fantastic points for a devour on Guild Wars, because this doesn't count as damage in the same way. I don't think. That's something I might have to check back on later on. So, yep, they're not entangled, the first troop, but there's lots of skulls, lots of green. Only 28 attacks. We'll throw this on their hero instead. You've bashed them out of it. They've got 130 life. That's not going to be enough to kill them outright. It's going to be close. Got 228. That is close. Oh, they're hunters marked. See you later. No, we got agile! What? What? What the... Oh, did not expect that. Did not expect that. That was unbelievable. What a time to get agile. Right, okay. Damn. Look at these two. Let's see, we're very far as well. If they... Oh dear. And they've shaken off that hunter's mark now. Deary me. I suppose I could cast my weapon. It's going to do a fair bit of damage because of the doom skulls everywhere. No point casting this yet because it's not going to kill them outright. So I think we cast this, mess the board up, see what happens. Oh, they're nearly charged again. Wow, how a game can go to an absolute win, it was finished, it was over, to on the edge. Damn, they're going to get their weapon up again. El problemo. Looking around for 4 matches now. I'm just hoping there's some way of getting a 4 match from this, but I don't think there is. Agile, seriously. 20% chance when you need it most. Right, if I take this green, it's going to take that green as well. There's no other green unless another one drops for them, I don't think. No, that's good. I've only got 36 attack, so that is not going to hurt my Centurion that much. Yes, it is, because he's Hunter's marked, so that's going to be worse. But not dead. Oh man. This game went from safe to not safe in the blink of an agile. Right, I'm going to take this, even though it's not going to do anything to him. Come on, Orpheus medals. Thank you, at last. Right. They haven't got green. We have got Centurion. If I take that, though, that's going to drop the green down to them. But I'm going to get first cast on Centurion. That has to get my Wild Queen charged up, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Can I take any brown instead? Nope. Right, I'm going to have to go with this. I know they're going to get green next turn. No, they're not, because I had a bit of good fortune there. Right, now you don't dodge. Thank you. My word. What about what that was? That was fantastic. In the sort of worst, best kind of possible way. Wow. That was 1,503 points. Right, next battle is against Phoenix 8800. Haunted Guardian. This is something you don't see very often. Explode gems in a 3x3 cross. Gain 58 armor and barrier. Okay, but that's defensive, so I'm not concerned about that one. Meredith does 6 true damage to all enemies and destroys a huge amount of gems, which are going to charge up their doomed codex super fast. So have to be wary of this. And Taipan transforms all brown to red. So if it does that, that may actually benefit my Centurion. Now, for the same reason as before regarding this doomed codex, I'm going to stick with Arch class for this because I want them to start entangled, but I'm going to go with the same team again, but hopefully a quicker game. This team can get these games done super fast if you get a decent start. Right, they are entangled, so I'm going to leave them that skull and get my Centurion up while stunning someone at the same time. But first of all, check brown to red. Is there. So I'm not going to take anything like that one. I'll take this one, which should mess that up. Right, now Centurion. Now Wild Queen. Now let's stop messing around and do all this stuff super proper like. Oh my god. What have I done to her? Seriously. What have I done to the Wild Queen to deserve this? This is why I sacked her from a Guild Wars. I think it might have been the last one or the one before that. The thumbnail was fired. She was fired because basically this is what was going on. This exact kind of thing. Cast in and just messing up completely. I could take that, but there's no need. We are frozen. They're going to get a cast, but not a lot we can do. But I might as well get this for my Wild Queen, I suppose. Can stun someone at least. Loads of skulls, but you're entangled, so... The trouble is, so are we. So it's now a battle of who gets cleansed first. Alright, I suppose I can... Get my Basilisk up. Get this. Get stun on somebody, I suppose. Lots of incidental damage going on, little bits here and there. This Centurion's about to pop his clogs. This is looking like a bad one so far. Should have gone with the Grey King team. Oh, come on! What the hell? What happened there? I didn't even see what happened there. This is a disaster. It was a risky team. I knew it was, but hey ho! You live by the sword, you die by the sword, and all that shenanigans. They've got their weapon. They've got everybody ready to go again. So this is going to be a loss unless. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that was not good. Well done, Phoenix. That was a good one. Right, now the last fight, because we lost that one in rather spectacular style. And it's a good old Goblin team. So I'm going to go with this team again, but I'm going to switch it to Elementalist class to tackle their Elementalist class. Right, and yeah, let's try again. Right, nothing spectacular. Can get double red though, so that's nice for my Centurion. And that is what I'm going to do. But now no brown or red. Oh, we've got red here, sorry. We'll grab that. Let's cast Centurion. Well, that didn't do very much. There we go. Put the controller down and just watch the show. I've literally put the controller down. Let's see how long this lasts for. It can be till we're like dead. Everybody's silenced, everybody's entangled. Everybody's got no attack. Well, they finished. But is there any point me picking up the controller anymore? Yes. Alright. Oh my god. Now then. What am I thinking about? It's just a disaster. I'm thinking how I can get out of this, but it's over. It is very much a done deal. On this game, completely It didn't work in my favour, but hey ho. A spectacular loss. Let's take the green away. That's going to be annoying to him, surely. Go on. Get going. Oh. Let the goblins get going and they will gobble you up. Oh, let's get anything. Can make a super miracle comeback providing you got a summoner left there that's got cleansed straight away and I got to cast straight away, and you explode it and it generates the mana to get it charged again, and you can somehow get a load of troops back. But it's not going to happen, is it? I don't know what I'm thinking about. This game is a done deal. Oh dear, look at this. Well, I don't think that could have gone much for us today. Might have to watch them battles back and see if it was my fault or not, or I was just unlucky on the gem colours. Did I not think about the teams I was fighting properly? Who knows? I'll find out later on. But yes, that's the first 3-2 day I've had for months and months and months. I can't actually remember last time I had a 3-2 day. So it happened, and no, that was not fun. It sort of was, but in a bad way. But hey ho, there it is. That's messed things up for me good and proper. Wow, I was doing alright until that point. There it is. There's a couple of things maybe not to do on a brown day, or a good example of how things can go wrong on a brown day rather quickly. So that was weird, because that Centuragon team I showed, my Wild Queen was just not in the mood for helping me out on some of them games. And that team is a little bit like the Centuragon team. If the Wild Queen gets her act together and casts in your favour when she casts, you can literally rip through the opposition in such quick time. It is crazy. But I don't know. I'll look back on that, because there was a lot of casts there where she went wrong. And that is why, yeah, I fired her from my squad, from my team, a Guild Wars or two ago, for that exact reason. She drops you in it sometimes, and it can be a pain. But anyway, there's the battles. If you enjoyed it, found it useful, helpful, hilarious, or whatever, tell your dog, cat, chicken, budgie, and goldfish to have a laugh at the last couple of battles, because that's all you can do, really. But thanks for watching anyway, and I will catch you again next time. Bye for now.